Okay. So talking about the future, Luisa knows this because we studied this when we did book 3 last year. We really focused on the future. We talked a lot about these 3 different forms, but Luisa is not here. So Rafa, were you here when we were talking about the future? I think it was at the very beginning of the group. So I don't think you were.
I think some part I learned, but
Okay.
I don't remember the three forms.
Okay. So certainties or arrangements, they say, meaning the plans are already arranged, right? I'm getting married next week. I'm spending Christmas with my family at the end of the month. I'm traveling to the US next month. I already paid for the ticket. I already booked the hotel. So everything is arranged, is present continuous. So I am spending Christmas with my family. I am getting married next month, etc. So everything is arranged, right? Okay, number 2, plans, meaning it's not arranged, it's just a plan, it's an intention. So how do you say that? If it's not really, like, for example, Aline doesn't know where she's going for Christmas, for New Year's yet. It's just an intention. Maybe she will go spend some time with her friends, right? So you use the going to in this case.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend New Year's with my at my friend's house. This is my plan, but maybe it will change. It's not definite. It's not completely settled yet. Okay. And when do you use will then? When do you use will for the future? Will is used, for example, with I think I will is very common. I think I will spend Christmas with my friends, like in Aline's case, that's possible. So when it's just this sentence, I think I will, it's okay. What else you can use with will? A prediction. For example, Lula will, I don't know, what do you predict? Lula will be a good president. I don't have any evidence for that yet. It's just my belief, my opinion. So prediction, if it's based on your opinion, not based on fact. Lula will be a good president, I think. I'm not sure. I don't have any evidence yet. He hasn't even started anything yet, but I think he will be. So it's sort of the same idea of I think I will. It's like opinion. My opinion, right? It's similar. If it's a prediction based on fact, for example, Lula has called I don't know, Haddad for Minister of Economy, right? So if it's a prediction based on fact, or no, better, if, for example, it's also going to, if, for example, I look at the sky and it's cloudy, it's very gray, so I think, it's going to rain. It's a prediction based on fact, not based on my opinion, okay? So this is a prediction based on fact. A prediction based on opinion is, Lula will be a good president. So it's just based on my idea. So these are the most important ones. There are other points, but these are most common ones. Would you like to exercise this a little bit? Because just me explaining is not enough, right? Can we do a little exercise?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, all right. Let me see if I find it. Because where do I have this? Just a minute. don't have book 3 here. I need book 3. Ah, no, I know it. I know where I have it. I think I know.
Teacher, the first one
Mhm.
with present continuous, it's necessary to have important um, event, important
Event.
event.
Um,
Because of this, how can I say, look like a present continuous.
oh, okay.
I
Makes sense.
know that
Right.
will be a future because Christmas or getting married. Okay. Nobody married all month, but Christmas we have one time a year. But some another things happen frequently every week. How can I say the difference of the present continuous to present or to the future?
How to differentiate when it's present continuous for the present or present continuous for the future depends on the time expression that you use. I'm working now is present continuous for the present, right? I'm eating, you are eating now. That's present continuous for the present. I'm having a good time. I'm talking on the phone to somebody, say, what are you doing now? So this is all about now, the present. And for the future, I'm going to the movies tonight. I'm meeting some friends. It doesn't have to be an important
Going
event.
to, okay, but the first one, present continuous.
Yeah, present continuous. I'm going to the movies is not
Okay.
going to. This is present continuous. Going to would be, I'm going to go to the movies. This would be going to, right? I'm going to go. I'm going to do.
I'm going to go, okay.
Yeah. So if it's certain, I'm going to the movies tonight. It's arranged. I'm sure I'm going. I bought the ticket, or it's decided. It doesn't have to be an important event. It's any plan that it's already arranged. It doesn't have to be important. But you're right. It is an event. It is some kind of meeting or some kind of plan for the near future. Usually near future, not very far away, because you cannot be so sure about the very distant future. Right. So, okay, so I found my exercises. So let me share this with you guys. Okay, so here you are. So going to plus the base form of the verb, right? I'm going to go, I'm going to study. It's for future plans and intentions or for predictions based on facts. So just a few more examples here. So Aline, could you read these first examples before we go to the exercises? Whoops, you are on mute.
Yeah. Future plans and intentions. My sister's going to adopt a child. Are you going to buy a new car or a used one? I'm not going to go to New York City tomorrow. The meeting is canceled.
So, okay, these are all future plans, but not completely decided. Yeah, it's plans or intentions. And this is the most common use for the future, because usually when you're talking about the future, you're talking about your intentions, what you intend to do in the future. So going to is the most common verb tense for the future when you're talking about personal intentions, what people are planning to do, right? It's going to is the most common. Another option for going to is predictions based on fact. So Rafa, could you read this? The examples?
The Yankees are going to win. They are playing really well. Look at those black codes. I think it's going to rain.
Clouds, yeah, black clouds.
Ah, black cloud.
Yeah, so you have the facts, you have some information based on based on which you are making your prediction. So it's going to predictions based on facts, on information. Present continuous for future arrangements, plans that are already decided. So Gabriel, could you read these examples?
Okay, so Lorna and James are getting married in October. We're meeting at 10 o'clock tomorrow in Jack's office. James leaving on Friday and coming back next Tuesday.
Okay, that's very common too, but it's not as common because it really indicates certainty. So you only use when you're certain about that future. And finally, will, the use of will. So I forgot to talk about instant decisions, promises, offers, predictions, future facts, and suggestions. So there are many uses for will. So let's see if okay, let's have an example for each one of those. So I'll read this. I'll have the steak. This is an instant decision. Do you understand the meaning of instant decision? It means that it's not a plan. It's not something you planned before. You came to the restaurant, you open the menu, and you decide at that moment. So it's not a plan. It's not an intention that was planned before. So when it's an instant decision like that, usually at the restaurant, you use will. I'll have a Coke, please. I'll have the steak, please. So it's very common at a restaurant, at a coffee shop, something like that, because you didn't plan before. It's also here, number 3, offer. I'll carry that bag for you. It's also something that you decide at the moment, right? You see that somebody has a problem, they're carrying heavy bags, and you don't pre-plan it. You just plan it, you say it immediately. Oh, I'll help you. Okay, so it's similar to number 1 and number 3, instant decision or offer are similar because it's something that you didn't think about before. You just think at the moment and you use the will in that case. I'll help you. Oh, it's very hot here. Oh, don't worry, I'll open the window. Okay, so you use will when you decide at the moment to do something, to help somebody or to make a choice at a restaurant or something like that. Number 3, promise. I won't tell anybody where you are. This is also very common in the negative and in the affirmative too. Oh, but it's similar to offer, right? A promise is similar to offer. I'll help you. I'm promising you that I will help you. So these are similar. It's all kind of similar things. Prediction, you will love New York City is based on my opinion, not based on a fact. We talked about that. And a future fact is, I'll be home all afternoon. Yeah, future fact is kind of open. This is weird to talk about. I don't know. Yeah, Christmas will be next month. This is a future fact. You can change that. So you use will for that. Things that you know will be in the future. It doesn't depend on personal intention. It's just something that is like that. So you use will for that too. But anyway, so so let's exercise a little bit. Circle the correct form, check the sentence if both are possible. Sometimes both are possible. It just changes your intention a little bit. You can use grammatically, they're both correct, but it changes your intention when you're speaking them. You're more certain or you're less certain, etc. Or it's a prediction, but sometimes both are possible. So my grandparents are going to retire or my parents will retire next year. Both are possible. Why? Are going to retire is their intention. Will retire is a future fact. They're old, they will retire. It's just a fact. Anyway, both are possible. So number 1, let's begin with Gabriel, number 1.
So we will invite, or we're going to invite your parents for Sunday lunch.
It's a question. It's funny. So it should be, will we invite or are we going to invite your parents for Sunday lunch? Yeah, it should be in the interrogative form. Yeah, okay.
But I think both are possible.
No, this is really talking about personal intention, right? Are we going to invite your parents? The correct would be going to, because we're talking about our intent. If it involves human decision, if it's human mind thinking and making a plan, it's not will. Will is not for that. Yeah, for
I
intention
think that it could be something like an offer.
But offer you do directly to the person. I'll help you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So number 2, Rafa.
I am going to make. I will make a cake for you for your mom's birthday if you want. Mm, I am going to make a cake for your mom's birthday if you want.
Just sorry. So the first one was, this one is correct. You said, I'm going to make, that's the one you said?
I go. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the intention, okay. But I'll make is also correct. Why?
Mm,
It's an offer. It's an offer.
yeah. Okay.
Or a promise. I'll make sounds more sincere. If you say I'm going to make, I'm saying this is just my intention. Maybe something will happen. Maybe I can't make it, but okay, I'm going to make. You know, if your husband is sitting watching soccer on television, he's sitting down and he says, "Yeah, I'm going to help you." Chances are he won't.
Okay.
But if he says, "I'll help you," it sounds more sincere. It sounds more like a promise. I'll help you. And he gets up. If he says, "I'll help you," he usually gets up and comes and help. If he says, "I'm going to help you," it means, well, sometime in the future, when the game is over, I'm going to help you, maybe.
Okay.
It's a little different. The intention is a little different, but both are possible.
Tomorrow, I will
Tomorrow,
help.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to wash the dishes tomorrow.
Next week,
Next
I
week.
will help.
Exactly. Yeah.
Promise.
Number 3, Aline.
I'm not going to have dinner with my family tonight. I think is, I'm not going to have dinner with my family tonight.
I'm not going to have dinner with my family tonight. Yeah, I'm not having is probably more common because it's so close. I'm not, it's already sort of certain. I'm not going to have is also possible, but it's less certain. Both are possible. But when it's a very close future, very near, tonight, tomorrow morning, it's usually present continuous, if, you know.
Okay.
More commonly, but both are possible. Yeah. And Camila. Number 4.
The exam will be, or the exam is being on the last Friday of the semester. Semester is being on
Is
the
being
last.
doesn't exist. Yeah, is being is really weird.
No?
It doesn't exist. No, we don't use that. Yeah, I'm being. No, you can use be is being, like I'm being ironic right now. If you say I am ironic, it's because I am an ironic person. I'm being ironic right now. I'm emphasizing that it's just at this moment I'm being ironic. So it's possible to differentiate between people's qualities and people's actions at the moment. But in this case, it's not, that doesn't work here. The exam will be, because it's a future fact.
This example look like the Christmas.
No, because this is not a personal plan. I'm spending Christmas with my family, or I'm going to spend. This is about a date for an exam, or for a train, or for, it's not, it doesn't involve people. It involves events. It's not what you are going to do, it's what's happening in the future. So in this case, would be a future fact. The exam will be on the last Friday of the semester, because it's just, it's not, I'm taking the exam on the last Friday. Present
it's
continuous.
Not easy, this decision.
This differentiation is not easy. It's subtle, and it involves it involves a lot of what you it's about intention. So it's about what you're feeling. It's very subtle. É bem sutil. For an American or for an English person, it's super clear. It's not subtle. It's very, very different, and it sounds different to them. For us, it seems, oh, this is so subtle. But you know, it's good to know, and it's good to start noticing how they use it, and then we can start using it too. But it is subtle, you're right. It's not so clear to us Brazilians, these differences. So Aline, number 5.
You can trust me. You can trust me. I'm not telling, I won't tell anyone what you told me. I'm not telling, I won't tell.
It's a
I won't
promise, right?
tell.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah,
tell. It's a
I won't
promise.
tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a promise. Yeah. Who's next? Gabriel, number 6.
My cousin is arriving, or we will arrive at 5:30 p.m. We will arrive.
Yeah, it's a future fact. The train is coming or the plane is coming, so it's a future fact. My cousin is arriving at 5:30 because it's a certainty. It's also possible. Yeah. Number 7, Rafa.
I think the birth rate will go down, is going to go down in my country in the next few years. Is going to go down in my country in the next few years.
This is a prediction, right? It's a prediction, but it's not based on fact. This is based on my opinion. So I think it will go down. When it's based on your opinion, and when it has, I think, it's much more common to say, I think it will, I think I will, than going to. Yeah. When you have, I think, it's more common to use will. I think the birthday rate will go down. Okay, number 8, Aline.
I'm not going to go. I want to go to my brothers-in-law party next week. Weekend. I'm not going to. I won't go. I won't go.
If you say I won't go, it's because you're very angry with your brother-in-law. It's funny.
Okay.
Won't indicates refusal. Won't, the negative of will, won't, oftentimes indicates I refuse to do this. I won't go, no way, right? So
Okay.
it's much more firm. Probably there's some fight between you and your brother-in-law. There's something strange. If you say, I won't go to my brother-in-law's birthday, the person will ask, why? What happened? Did you have a fight? You know, so won't really indicates refusal. I really don't want to do this. There's something bad going on. I'm not going to go is just my intention, right? I'm not going to go because I have other plans.
Okay.
So won't is important to know that won't indicates eu me recuso a fazer isso. Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't go. No way. Yeah. And number 9, Camila.
I'm going to help, or I will help you with the dishes. I will help you. I hope
Will help
so.
you is more sincere, definitely.
I hope
Yes.
so.
I hope so. I'll help you is much more polite to say. I'm going to help you sounds like you really don't want to do it, but okay, maybe I'll do it. Yeah. So that's better. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next one. What is this? Complete. Now you have to complete. It's not a choice, right? You choose which form to use. So what's your stepmother going to do about her car? She's going to buy a used one. So this is her intention. So going to is the best option for intention. It's her intention to buy a used car. I'm not sure. I don't know, but this is what I understand about her intention. So Rafa, number 1.
I'm going to miss you. Don't worry. I promise I will write every day.
Yeah, I promise I'll write every day. Yeah. Number 2, Camila.
What are Alan's plans for the future? He he is going to earn a degree in an engineer.
Hearing, yes. He's going to, esqueci o verbo. He's going to earn.
Earn.
He's going to earn a degree in engineering.
Earn is pegar.
Nesse caso, ele vai, yeah, the verb is the verb that you use for degree, to earn a degree, to get a degree. Yeah, it would be like get. Yeah, he's going to earn a degree in engineer. He's going to get a degree. Yeah.
But this is not a certain, right? Because
no, it's a
the
plan.
intent-
It's a plan.
It's a plan.
It's an intent. Yeah, yeah. So going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a plan.
Okay.
And Aline, number 3.
Can I see you tonight? No, how about Saturday? No, I'm working late.
Correct. Certainty. I'm working late.
Yeah.
I'm working late. How about Saturday? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Gabriel.
What would you like for an appetizer? I'll have the shrimp, please.
Right. Instant decision. Restaurants. At the restaurant, this is the most common thing to say in the restaurant. It's not, I want something. That's not very polite. At the restaurant, the best options is I'll have, or can I have a Coke, please? It's also polite. For a restaurant, these are the very common forms to order at a restaurant. I'll have a Coke, can I have a Coke? Or I'd like a Coke. Those 3 are the best forms to use at a restaurant.
Okay.
Number 5, Rafa.
There is nothing in the refrigerator. Okay. Are we going to get some takeout Mexican food? Or
Will we? Because it's instant, right? They just discovered. It's not something that you're thinking about before. Will we, or more common, shall we? Shall we get? I think this is more common than, because some grammar explanation. Shall in the past was will for I and for we. So will in Old English, last century or 2 centuries ago, the verb will, the auxiliary will was I shall, you will, he will, we shall, you will, they will. So I and we was shall in the past, not will. And still today they use shall for things like that, for suggestions or asking for a suggestion or asking for an option. Shall we go? Have you ever heard this? People saying this? Yeah, shall we? It's late, it's getting late. Shall we go? It's very common, especially for questions still today. So shall is kind of Old English, but for a question like this, it's common still today. Say, shall we? Shall we get something?
And what means this expression, take out Mexican food?
Call a restaurant or go to the restaurant, pick up the bag and bring home to eat.
Okay.
Take out, yeah? Pra viagem. Yeah.
Okay.
And Camila, number 6.
I don't have any money, so I can't go out. No problem. I will lend you some.
Yeah. I'll lend you some money. I'll lend you some. Instant decision, offer. Yeah. Number 7, Aline.
Can we have a barbecue tomorrow? I don't think so. On the radio, they said that it's on the radio, they said that it's
On the radio, they are meteorologists, right? It's not just a personal
okay.
opinion. They are scientists talking about the weather. So it's based on
Okay.
fact.
Okay. That it going rain.
It's going to rain.
Going to rain. Yeah.
Okay. And Gabriel, number 8.
You are mute, Gabriel.
It's not me, it's Gabriel.
Gabriel is on
We
mute.
landed
But
about
in the
8 o'clock.
mute, I say too.
Will you need a ride from the airport?
Will you need, you're offering help, right? So will you need, yeah. Will you need a ride from the airport? When you're offering help, it's very common to say, will you need me? Will you need me for something? Yeah. Or would you like would be also possible. Would you like a ride from the airport? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, any questions about this?
No.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's
necessary
very
to
subtle.
practice.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
not very easy to remember the differences. It takes a while, but it's important to, okay, it's important to know this grammar a little bit, but then pay attention to native speakers. When you're watching films or series, pay attention when they use these things, because it's very much in dialogue. It's so common. It's much more common in dialogue because it's about human intention. So it's people talking about their intentions, their plans. This appears in dialogue all the time. So in films and series, you will always hear people saying, I'm not working tomorrow. I'm going to the movies tonight. I'm getting married next month. My daughter's getting married next month. It's so common. All the time you hear this. So pay attention. This will help you see how native speakers use this and the differences. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I took a picture of this exercise to send to you.
Sure. Could you take a picture for us that page with the examples, especially the will?
Right. The page that I showed before. I'll take a picture of that. Okay. And
Okay, thank you.
let me also send you the little explanations that I wrote on the Word document. And now a picture of the examples and the explanations from the book. Okay, future forms it's called. Okay. Actually, I can send you this page without the answers. And if you want to do the exercises again, you can do it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, let me send you this. It's a photograph that I took from my book 3. So you have the page, all of the page itself. You can download it, do the exercises, keep it in your files. Yeah,
Okay.
let me send it to you. So there you go. So now you have the page, you can download it, print it if you want, okay? Okay, so grammar, that's done for grammar for today. Enough grammar for today. So I'd like to hear about Rafa and Gabriel, and then again, Aline and Camila, about your future plans for Christmas. So Gabriel, what are your plans for Christmas using the different future forms?
I'm spending Christmas and New Year's with my family. We will have Christmas in São Paulo.
We will? No. We're having.
Okay, we're having Christmas in my grandmother's house, and for the New Year's, I'm thinking how to don't use the will.
Will. Yeah, we are so programmed to use will for the future all the time. It's incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, but so we're spending New Year's at the beach near
great.
Santos.
Okay, we're spending Christmas, New Year's at the beach. Perfect. Okay, how about you, Rafa?
I am spending Christmas with my family in a uncle's house in Lorena, and I am spending New Year's with my girlfriend in the beach. We are going to Praia Grande,
Mhm.
in an apartment.
Are you renting an Airbnb or something like that? I use the present continuous, right? If you notice, are you renting an Airbnb?
Okay. Yeah, we will. Well, we will not. We are renting an Airbnb. Yeah.
You're renting an Airbnb. Okay.
Yeah.
On the beach or at the beach? Okay, both are correct. In the beach is not correct, but on the beach or at the beach.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're
At the beach,
you're
yeah.
renting an Airbnb at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Camila, could you repeat about your future plans for Christmas?
Okay. I am spending Christmas with my parents in Chapecó. I am spending New Year with my family and my mother-in-law at Alagoas.
In Alagoas.
In Alagoas.
Okay. Are you flying to Chapecó or are you driving?
Yes, necessary to fly because Chapecó is so
Far away. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It would be what, a 9-hour drive or more, 10-hour drive?
24 hours
To Santa Catarina?
to Chapecó.
Chapecó is
24.
24 hours driving.
Yes, we did.
Really?
Far.
Oh my God, didn't think it
Yes,
would be
me
that
and my
far.
husband, when one sleep, another one drive, and we
You take
change.
turns. You take
Yes,
turns.
Yeah. Yes, it's terrible.
I know, it's very tiring, right? Exhausting.
Yes.
Yeah. And you,
Because
Camila,
of this,
Aline?
we need to plan very
Carefully.
cedo.
Very
Yes.
carefully. Yeah.
All the Christmas and New Year, we need to plan in September.
Okay, right.
October.
But of course, to Maceió, you are flying too, of course, right?
Yes.
Maceió is much farther than Chapecó.
But it's cheaper than Chapecó. Chapecó is
Most
terrible.
expensive.
My husband said to me, "Oh, your parents could move to Europe because it's cheaper than Chapecó."
My God. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can ask questions in the present continuous too, right? When you're asking about people's future. So are you driving to Chapecó? Are you flying to Maceió? You can ask in the present continuous, even though it's in the future. It's very, very common too, right? And Aline, can you tell us about your future plans for Christmas?
Yeah, I spend the Christmas in my family's house in Botucatu. And I think I will spend the New Year in my friend's house or in my family's house too.
I think I will. Okay.
Yeah, I don't decide yet.
I haven't decided yet.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So, okay, do you have any questions about my future plans? What questions can you ask me?
I think about Christmas and New Year, you already said to us.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
I think I haven't heard it.
Yeah,
are you
Gabriel was on
yeah.
mute. So Gabriel,
Yeah.
you can ask the question. Yeah.
So are you traveling to some place to spend the holidays?
I'm flying back home actually, because right now I am in Curitiba.
Oh,
And after Curitiba, we're flying to Geneva because Celso has work there. And then at the end, one day before Christmas, we're taking the train back home. So we're going back home for Christmas, actually. We're traveling now and we're taking
okay.
the train back home one day before Christmas. So we'll be home on the 24th. This is a future fact. We will be home on the 24th of December. Yeah, it's nothing to do with our intention. Yeah, we will be
Are
And
home.
you
you
guys are
going to
spending New
spend?
Year's at home too?
Am I going to spend New Year's at home? No, no, no. For New Year's and my birthday, we're taking the train to Berlin. We're going to take, I think we will. I think we will. It's not decided completely yet. This is really what I want to do is take the train and go to Berlin to be with my son and my daughter for my birthday and for New Year's. But we haven't bought the ticket yet, so it's not 100% sure.
Oh. Which day is our birthday?
My birthday is December 29th.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
Capricorn.
Capricorn, yeah.
Yeah. Aline, you had a question?
No.
No. Okay.
I have one.
Yes, Camila.
Teacher, will we have vacation in the class?
Yeah, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. That question I have to ask you guys. When do you stop at work? When do you go on holidays?
December 23.
23 is the last day.
Yeah.
Really, you're working, so present continuous. You are working all the way until December 23rd.
Yeah.
So we can go on. We can go on until the last week. I will be working too, right? I'm working until December 23rd. December 23rd, not because I'll be on the train, but
No,
It's a Friday.
That's
20.
a Friday. So yeah.
Yeah.
So December 19th, December 20th, we have classes normally. And then we'll go on holidays.
We will return. No.
In January. Are we going to? Are we going to?
No, it's certainly. We
are.
are.
Okay.
We are returning. We are returning January 9th.
Perfect. That's when we get back to class. Our classes start again on January 9th.
Okay.
Perfect. So exactly. Well, good. Thank you for the information. I'm supposed to, I wanted to ask you this every time and I always forget to ask. So now I have the information. Perfect. Okay. So, okay, guys. What I wanted to do today, before we started going into grammar, I wanted to talk about the COP27 still. I know it's in the past, but it's still interesting. So let me just show you what we're going to do tomorrow. Where's that? Here. I have this podcast from The Economist, which I thought was very interesting. It's about the last day of COP27, the last day. So the reporter is there and they're talking about the last day, the decisions they made, the agreements. So it's the last day. So I can send you this link. So you can, if you want to listen, if you have time to listen, at least at the beginning, the first 8-10 minutes of the podcast. And then tomorrow we can listen together, look at vocabulary, do some listening exercise, and discuss COP27 at the same time. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll send you the link. If you have time, listen to maybe 10 minutes, 8 minutes of it if you can, and we'll discuss this tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Teacher, I have news for Iran.
You have news for who?
Iran?
About Iran. Yes, I read something too. What did you read, Camila?
Yes. The students declararam greve for 3 days.
3-day strike.
A partir de hoje. Yes, and the government are thinking about to take off the hidage for the
I read
rules.
that. Yes, I read that. My husband who's a cynic. I was reading this. I was super excited. I said, look at this. Iran is considering
Yes,
removing
me too.
abolishing the hijab, blah, blah, blah. He
Yes.
says, oh, don't hold your breath, he says. My husband is such a cynic. He says, don't hold your breath. Oh, this is such good news. No. I
Yes,
will
it's a
believe
good
it.
news.
I will believe it when it's true. He never
Yes.
believes anything before. Okay.
Yes, but só de ter um protesto, uma revolução já é um começo. Em português.
True, it's true. I agree. He's terrible. He's terrible. He doesn't believe in anything. Okay, guys. So that's good news. Thank you, Camilla.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.